Have you ever wanted to try hand sewing something, but you didn't know where to start? In this series, we'll show you what needle to use, what stitches are best for what, how to use a thimble, everything you need to know to hand sew. This is Hand Sewing 101. Alright, I did a video on how to do a backstitch before, but you couldn't see a blasted thing because there was too much glare and I don't know what the hell was going on. So watch that. I'm very funny. And, enjoy that I'm funny and enjoy the sage-like things that I say when I'm blithering. But here, you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm using a gargantuanly big needle that they use, let me put this up so you can see it, that they use for darning or some god-awful purpose. I don't know. I don't do the things that you use this needle for. I got it in a needle assortment and I've just never used it, but it's big, it has a big eye and it scares me. And this is a piece of buttonhole gimp, which is really thick, waxy polyester thread that you use for making buttonholes on coats. So I'm using that so that you can see my stitches, and a piece of really ratty muslin because it's nice and straight and it's also a light color. So here we go with the back stitch. To do a back stitch, you put the needle in to your fabric and pull the needle out and push it all the way through. And then you put the needle in to your fabric where your knot is, where you started, same place where you put the needle in the first time, and push it in again, and then go that same distance, the same distance from the knot to where you came out first, go that same distance from where you came out to where you're coming out the second time, and go through. Get your little furry butts out of there. There we go. Now, you'll notice I go in right in front of the stitch before and out behind the stitch there, and I'm pushing with my thimble finger. If I had a thimble, thimbles go on your thumb. Forgot what I was saying. Put the needle in there, right? Bring the needle out there. These two distances are the same. Push with your thimble, or your thimble finger, or your middle finger, or whatever you got. Push with something. Because let me tell you something. If you, oh, this is awful. I'm leaning on my elbows. It's awful. Oh, it hurts. I'm doing this for you. I'm putting myself through terrible torture. If you don't push, I'm going to try not to push with anything this time. I'm just pushing the needle with the fingers that are holding it, and you have to keep choking up on the needle. And it's annoying. That's not how it's supposed to work. You go in, you come out, and you push with the finger that's not working. So you can go faster than you can if you were, dragging it some other way. So go in, a stitch behind, come out, a stitch in front. I just pushed with my thumb there. Sometimes I push with my thumb. I like to change it up. I also have a callus right there from running stitches and Japanese things. You push with your thumb. So, in any case, either get a thimble or build some calluses. It takes a lot of pain to build calluses and years, so maybe you just want to get a thimble. Use a thimble, damn you. You're supposed to be a hand sewer, sew with a thimble. And then to finish off, I just go back. See where I'm going? I take a stitch back, and then I come up between the stitches, and then I go back down, I come up. I try to hide it as much as I can, but I just basically do a running stitch going back, and then that will be a nice thread. It's not embroidery nice, but it's pretty freaking nice. Nice enough for you. That is a backstitch.